Hey, what's crackin', fellas? It's Vega. So if you follow me on Twitter, you already know I do a lot of crazy, stupid shit. And if you've met me, then like you're involved in at least some of these stories. But basically, if you've never seen my stupid fucking face before, I go to a lot of concerts. I spend a lot of money that I don't really have, doing a lot of crazy shit, going around the country, just being me, you know? And I've made a lot of friends because of it, and not to get all sentimental and stuff, but it's super cool to be able to do that, and I'm very lucky, and the people in my life are super awesome. And if I've ever met you in person because of the internet, I fucking love you. So yeah, but I don't even know where to start, really. This past November, I went to Camp Flog in California. Obviously, that's where it is, if you know what Camp Flog is. In LA, at Dodger Stadium. That was fucking sick. Yeah, I went with one of my friends that I met online, Sarah Balky. If you're watching this, hi, queen. So happy we did that. So happy that we're friends. Yeah, that was a crazy one. Actually, we'll start there. That's not the beginning, but whoever starts a good story at the beginning. So, this time last year, I was thinking about buying tickets to Camp Flog. And I was actually seriously considering it, because any other time I thought about it, I was too broke, or I was in high school, and my parents weren't going to let my ass go that far by myself, and they weren't going to help me pay for it. But finally, I saw the opportunity. I was like, I'm in college, I live on my own, which I was currently back at my mom's house because of extenuating circumstances with an old roommate. It was, yeah, May of last year. I was unemployed. I was running out of money, and I signed up for a fucking credit card because I wanted to do this that badly. I wanted to be as frivolous, as financially illiterate as possible. So I get up the day that they go on pre-sale, and I'm like, fuck it, I'm doing it. And I bought a VIP ticket, which was like $400, but I paid in 4 installments of $99.75. And it started there. And at first I was just gonna go by myself, because I was like, none of my friends are gonna be down. So time is passing, and I'm like on Twitter, and I'm in our group chat with me, Sarah, and a bunch of our other friends, and I'm like, who's trying to come to Camp Flog with me? Who's trying to do a frivolous trip to LA? And Sarah was like, I mean, maybe. And then we started texting separately from the group chat, and I was like, you should totally do it. I think it'd be so much fun. We'd have such a good time. And she was like, what do you have planned out so far? And I was like, well, I already booked an Airbnb because I wanted to commit to this bit. Yeah, because I literally booked the Airbnb, like, I think I booked it before I even got my pre-sale tickets. Like, I was dead ass about it. And, yeah, I did that. And I was like, well, I already have the Airbnb. I already pre-ordered my ticket. But, you know, you can get them when they go on regular sale. And she was like, well, would you be okay with me getting a regular ticket? And you doing, since you already have VIP, like, would you stay with me? And I was like, yeah. I only got the VIP ticket because I wanted the stuff that came with it. It came with these bad boys. And I knew I was not going to be able to get these shoes anywhere else, which I didn't even know what the shoes looked like at the time. I just knew that they were going to be a sick, like, really, really limited edition pair just for the carnival. So I was like, fuck it. Like, I don't want anything else but the stuff that comes in this VIP package. I don't need to stand in the VIP section. It doesn't matter that much to me. And then eventually she was like, yeah, fuck it. We'll do this. And so I booked my flight in August. Everything else was already handled. The ticket was paid off in August. And yeah, basically, the summer that I bought this ticket was actually like the wildest summer of my life. Last summer, I was unemployed all summer, surviving off of the last little tidbits of money I had in my bank account. And I went to a bunch of shows and just kind of fucked around the entire summer and was broke as shit. But yeah, we get around finally to the time where Floggnaw's coming up. And I have other concerts before this because Hoodie Allen was on tour and I went to see him 4 times. So I went to see him in 4 different cities and hang out with my friends that I met through him. Sarah is one of them, but I did not see Sarah while Hoodie was on tour. We didn't see each other until Flognaw. But yeah, I went to 4 of these concerts. That's basically where these stories come in. It all bleeds together. But no, I went to all those concerts in the summer. Like, I saw Post Malone for my 20th birthday. That shit was fucking fire. I went to see Kesha and Macklemore twice. Shout out to Kriggs and Brandon for that one because I originally was not going to go see them in Chicago. And that was after I got back from vacation to see my brother in California. So literally, I hopped off the plane at the Indianapolis airport, slept for a night, went to see Panic at the Disco, left to go to Chicago the next day to go see Kesha and Macklemore, and then that week I had like 3 more shows. It was the wildest summer that I've had, easily to date. Like, I was just on my fucking bullshit. And then, yeah, that fall came around. I went to see Hoodie 4 times. I met up with a bunch of my friends. We had a great time. In St. Louis, actually. Kaylee, you're probably gonna be watching this. I hope you are. That bitch, she came, and she wasn't supposed to be there, but she came, and she surprised my stupid ass, and she was like, hi, and she gave me 2 injuries in the span of, 24 hours, so I'm surprised I didn't die of a concussion. And then at the indie show, Brandon, if you're watching this, you're also a snake, but you know that, he showed up and was like, hi, and I was like, oh my fucking God, what is happening? So basically that was the most stress-inducing weekend, but fun weekend of my life. And then that next weekend, I went to Chicago, and I went to Grand Rapids. Thank God for Abby Marion. I know there's, like, no way Abby's gonna be watching this, but Abby Marion is my fucking queen. I love that woman. She is great. We just had a good time, you know, just fucking around. Me throwing my ass after the show to the post-show playlist, getting yelled at by security, you know, the whole 9 yards. Gianni and Kyle, if y'all have not heard of them, they were on tour with Hoodie. Great guys, love them. They were fantastic. Yeah. And finally, we're getting to the long-winded story of Camp Flognaw. So basically, I woke up at like 4 o'clock that morning to hop on like a 6 a.m. flight. I was in 3 different time zones in the span of 1 day, which was a lot. A lot. And I got in at like 11. Yeah, like 11:30 in the morning Pacific time. And met up with Sarah. I got ready in the fucking airport bathroom, which is like a staple of mine at this point, honestly. Yeah, I got ready in the airport bathroom. That first day, we didn't have anything planned other than hanging out with our friend Holly. Shout outs to Holly if you're watching this. And Adam, who is from Canada. And his friend Travis. So we all went. We went to Chipotle. We hung out. We walked around Melrose. Shit was fucking dope. I bought makeup wipes at a CVS, and they cost me like $8 for 25 makeup wipes because California's tax is fucking bullshit, and everything is more expensive there. So fuck you guys, given I'm gonna be living out there in a few years, but like... And then, after Sarah and I being dead tired and being out all day, both of us having been in like a couple time zones in the span of a day, we're jet lagged as shit. We get back to the Airbnb at like 9:30 p.m. We literally shower and go to bed. We knock out for like 12 hours, and then we wake up, get ready for the first day of Flognaw. It was real stressful because I didn't have my wristband because they didn't ship it to the right address. So I had to go in there and I was like, hi, I need a wristband. I didn't lose it or break it, but y'all just never gave it to me. So we went and did that, and the lines were stupid fucking long. Oh my God. Oh my God. Because we were going to go into like their makeshift golf store, line was stupid long, so we gave up. The lines were just ridiculous. They had such good food, though. I had a great chicken sandwich. They had Thai iced tea. Thai iced tea is like my favorite shit ever. We sat on the concrete and we ate when we got there. Fantastic food. Oh my fuck. Oh my fuck. We walked around. We watched Wallow's set. We met Josh Chomick. Shout out to him. He is so fucking sweet. Yeah, we went and we got merch on the first night, I think. Yes. I don't remember. I think on the first night, yeah, we went to the merch lines. The merch lines were dumb long all day. So finally Sarah's like, I'm cold. I need a jacket. And I was like, okay, well, we'll go to the merch line. And then we went to the merch lines and we bought merch. We rode the swings, and then we got off the swings and we ate and we sat on the concrete again. I ate the most delicious loaded tater tots that I've ever had and listened to SZA's set. She was killing it. We obviously went to more sets that day. Oh yeah, we stood in the same place for like 5 hours because we saw Rex Orange County, we saw The Internet, we saw A$AP Rocky, and we saw Tyler, and they were all back to back to back to back on the same stage. So we sat there for a long time and just hung out, and I saw A$AP Rocky with my own 2 eyes. I saw him literally, he was in the VIP section, like 15 feet away from me wearing a red jacket. He looked so good. He looked so good. LSD Live slapped. I popped a tit out during Tyler's set on accident. I did not purposely pop out my tit. I was wearing like a little lacy bralette type thing, and I was jumping up and down. I Ain't Got Time came on and I lost my mind, and then my tit popped out and I accidentally elbowed a girl in the face trying to get my tit back in my bra. It was a good time. We had fun, ladies. And then the next day we had brunch and we saw one of the cast members of 13 Reasons Why at this brunch spot. I was like, I know who that is. And then I was like, oh my God, it's Tommy Dorfman from 13 Reasons Why, which I'm not used to seeing famous people. Okay, I live in Indiana. Given like we didn't get up or ask him for pictures or anything, we just saw him. And yeah. And then we went back to the festival and we rode the Ferris wheel and we saw like the whole city past the Ferris wheel. It was so sick. And Taco's set was playing while we were doing that. And we heard him just DJing it, just doing a great job, killing it as usual. And then we went to whatever sets. And then, so we were sitting through Billie Eilish's set. And after Billie Eilish, Post was on at the opposite stage. So I was watching Billie and Sarah was like, I might leave to try to get a spot. But then we ended up just sticking together. And we made a fucking beeline for Post set. And I was only going to stay for a couple songs because Brockhampton's set intersected with his at the other stage. And I was not about to miss Brockhampton. So Sarah and I had already discussed it. And I was like, look, like 2 or 3 songs in, I'm dipping. Like, I have to see Brockhampton's whole set. And she was like, no, I got you. It's fine. And so he's, what was it? Was it Candy Paint? I think it was during Candy Paint. I'm trying to escape this crowd. And I mean, this shit was wild. This crowd was wild. So I'm trying to escape. And I'm like, I'm small, so it's not hard for me to get through people, but people were like, just everywhere. So I'm going, excuse me, I'm trying to get out. And I literally run. I run for my life to get a bottle of water, and I hear I Fall Apart playing as I'm like buying my water, and I'm like, I'm missing I Fall Apart, shit. And then I go to the bathroom, and this all happens in the span of like maybe 3 minutes. I go from in the crowd to get water to the bathroom, and then at ankle breaking speed, I run, and Brockhampton's not even on yet. Like, it's literally still dead silent, and everyone's just milling around. But I had to get there. So I get there. And I'm like freaking the fuck out because I'm like, I'm finally going to see Brockhampton. Which, I mean, I saw them earlier in 2018, but I wasn't as big of a supporter of them yet. And I was so excited to see Songs from Iridescence be played. And, oh my God. When I tell you, I heard the drop for New Orleans, I hear perfectly fine, that's fine. And a part of me just fucking snaps. Like, I don't know what happened. Like, my soul came out of my body. And I've never gone that hard during a set in my life. But I'm, like, stomping the ground. I'm fucking screaming all the lyrics. Like, I'm going batshit fucking crazy. Like, I didn't know this was possible. And, like, people are looking at me and they're like, what the fuck? And this girl next to me is like, oh my God. You know all the words. And I, like, just screamed in her face, and I was like, I have been waiting for this for months! I love them! Like, I went fucking crazy. And then the mosh pit started, and everyone was fucking going. And I usually don't get involved in mosh pits, because, like, I'm not a pussy, but I also just, like, am not really into that. But the mosh pit starts, and I, like, I get into the mosh pit, and I'm sharing my water with random people, which, like, I'm surprised I didn't get mono. But you know, you gotta watch out for your fellow man. And then the fire marshals the whole time had been like, they're going too hard, we might have to shut shit down. And then they were like, nope, fuck you guys. And they shut the set down, and I literally, like, I was so upset. And then I found Sarah again, and Sarah was like, hey, and I was like, the fire marshal said, fuck us. So I'm sitting here on this ground until they bring them back. And Sarah was like, well, I'm hungry, so I might, like, go grab food. And she walks away to go grab food. But this has been like a 20-minute window of time. She walks away to go get food. Sound starts coming from the stage again. Literally, she's, like, walking. She's dedicated to get this food. And the sound pops up again. I've never gotten on my feet so fast in my fucking life. And the crowd had thinned out because Kids See Ghosts were going on, and no one wanted to miss Kanye and Cudi. So, like, I get it, but that got me closer to where I wanted to be at the front, so I was not complaining. And I hear sound come back on, and it's like, they'll be out shortly, and I was like, motherfuck, okay, we back on, bitch. So I get up there, and they come back out, and they're like, sorry about it, sorry about that, blah, 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 and I'm like, fuck. I don't care. I don't fucking care at all. And it happened again. My soul just out of my body, and I went batshit crazy. It was so good. Literally, I wish I had videos of myself, like, jumping up and down. I have videos that I filmed, but it's literally just me fucking screaming. Who got me rather? Who the lame ass bitch wants to matter? Ooh, bitch, I just got this first. Fuck what you think and fuck what you heard. But you know you don't look fine. Then go chasing that green bug. But, like, I was jumping so hard that, like, I couldn't feel it at the time, but afterwards, like, my ankles were fucking swollen, and I could feel the, you know, like, just the way they were, like, pulsing and moving, and it was crazy. It was crazy. Like, their set was only, like, all together, like, maybe 25 minutes, but oh my God. Like, it was so good. And then afterwards, when they got done, Dom came out to the barricade and was, like, talking to these two girls, and I kind of, like, stayed back because I wanted to, like, listen to him talk, and he was like, thank you guys for waiting, like, that's really cool of you, and, like, we're sorry, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, Dom, you sweetheart. And it's like, it wasn't their fault, like, and I was like, it's not your fault, like, it's not your fault. And I said all of this in my head, of course, but, like, it was not their fault that happened. Like, the fire marshals have to do their fucking job, I guess. And then, yeah, Sarah and I met up, and we walked back to our Airbnb, and it was so good. That is, like, it was the worst way I could have spent my money. In technical terms. But I think it's the best thing I've ever done. It was, like, the best decision I've ever made. I had so much fun. and I would not take it back. Like, given it was a lot of money, and it was really irresponsible of me to do it, especially, like, knowing how broke I was. But I had so much fucking fun. I would not take it back for a second. And I'm so happy that Sarah and I got to experience it together and that she came with me. But that's it. Thank you for sticking around if you watched for this long. I don't know why you would, because this is going to be really long for no reason. Yeah, thanks. Bye.